Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Going Medieval, where last time out our castle, fortress, keep, whatever you want to call it, the great big stone building here at the back of the settlement really began to take shape. Of course we completed the Great Hall and there it is, and it looks marvellous. I think the Great Hall room looks really good. I think it might be my favourite room in the entire settlement. It's just so bright and colourful and interesting. There's a lot going on in here, so I do think it looks wonderful. Plus the game does now recognise this as a proper official Great Hall room, which is marvellous. So it's good that that's complete. And then if we just pop upstairs, the tiniest bit, there we go. We now do have some rooms up here as well, which we can eventually turn into bedrooms for the settlers, which is lovely. However, as we saw, getting all this sorted was not overly straightforward. Things did not go entirely according to plan. We saw people getting stuck up here because they'd sort of bricked themselves in and such like. But it was all because I got very excited. I got very excited and very giddy at the whole prospect of building a big castle section. And I'd laid out plans for things like walls and doors and such before the floors were complete. But you know what? The lesson has been learned. We're not going to do that again because it was all a bit silly, wasn't it? It made things very complicated. It was a lot of hassle to get everything all sorted out. So floors first, then walls and doors and windows and all that kind of stuff. And if we just pop up here a little bit, you can see that we're trying to get the next level of the castle sorted, but we've just put the floors in before anything else, just to avoid all of that nonsense, because we did have settlers that were starving. They were up here, they had to sleep overnight in the castle-y type bit without a roof, and then because they couldn't get down, they couldn't get to food, and they were starving. So we don't want that to happen again, because it was all very, very silly indeed. So let's just, get the floors in first up here, and then we'll start putting other bits and bobs in. However, there is something that we need to take a look at, and a few people did spot this in the comments. So this bit here should be a window. We took out a window, I believe, to try and help people build various bits and bobs. But then when I went to fill the gap back in, I filled it in with a wall and not a window. So yeah, there's a window on this side, and we're trying to make things sort of symmetrical-ish, I think. So this really should be a window. Now, if we take this out, is that flooring going to fall apart? I don't know, but whatever the case, there we go. So limestone block wall, take it out. We'll put a window in, so we'll get that sorted. And then really, we just need some time to pass. We need time to pass so they can get this floor sorted, take this bit out, replace it with a window and all that kind of stuff. Oh, actually, hang on a minute, pause time for a second. Whilst I remember, currently it is summertime. It's quite warm and, at the moment outside it's 17 degrees. Inside these rooms, it's 25 degrees C. They don't need it to be that hot in the summertime because, summertime's relatively warm anyway. And of course, I've left all the heater things on. And lots of people in the comments have said, yeah, it's summertime. You had a heat wave. You left your heaters on, you silly man. It's a good point. Yes, you're absolutely right. So because it's summer, let's turn off all of the heater things. So can we do that there? So we don't need to turn off those ones, actually. They can stay on because they're just for aesthetics, really. They just make it look exciting. So all of these, turn them off. That's wonderful. And then all of those, turn them off. And does that get all the ones in there as well? Hang on a minute. All of those, turn them off. Can we turn off the candelabras as well? Oh, okay, hang on. Do we want to turn them off? I'm not entirely sure. Are they being turned off as well? Yep, they're being turned off. I don't know if we want to turn the candles off, because then it might be a bit dark in here. I don't want it to be dark. I mean, it's going to be dark enough without those things. No, they can stay on. That's fine. We need those on for important candle ambience reasons. There we go. Wonderful stuff. But all the other ones should then be switched off, which obviously will help with the temperatures a little bit. So there we go. Right, so move time on. How many blocks have we got actually? 208. Oh, that's absolutely loads. That's loads and loads of blocks. So really, we just need people to go and fill in as much floor as they can. And then I think when floor bits are in, we should be able to fill in the the gaps, because there are some gaps. I don't quite know why there are so many gaps, but there are. I thought we should be able to put floor next to these wall bits here. But the game didn't let us for whatever reason. So, when this is all sorted out, when they've put all the other floor bits in, we'll see if we can actually fill in the holes. Okay, wonderful. Cuppa has come and taken out that bit of wall, so we can replace it with a window, which is very good. And of course, we would like a limestone block window. And it is a limestone block window and not just a regular limestone window. So, okay, let's pop that back in. That is all very good indeed. And then, do you know what we could do with opening these windows here? Let's get these windows open. And then we could turn these into bedrooms. I mean, they won't be officially recognised as bedrooms until they've got a ceiling on, which, it makes perfect sense. That's acceptable. But I think we just pop down in height a little bit. There we go. Wonderful. So if we just put beds in here, so bed, heater, that's kind of all they need. I mean, we could put a chest in there just for aesthetic reasons, just to make it look nice. But I think right now, let's just get the very basic things in. So on the right as you go in, you can have the little heater thing. So that's fine. And then we need the bed, so a wooden hay bed. So let's put that one in that corner, that one in that corner, that one there, and that one there. Hang on a second. If we're trying to make this sort of vaguely symmetrical, those heater things don't need to go there. They're in the sort of the wrong place. Hang on, there we go. Right, so that one should go there, and that one should go there. There we go. So it's on the inside and on that side. Yeah, okay, right, I'm happy with that. And then, yeah, shall we just put a chest in? I mean, I don't really think we need to use it for anything, but I just think it would be a nice thing. Oh, hang on. That way, yeah, so pop that there, put that there, and put that there. There we go. We just add a little bit of colour and flavour to these rooms, just with a little sort of treasure chest type thing. Okay, right, so people are still running about the place. They are getting on with this, just slightly slower than I would like. I mean, they kind of outline things. They go, yeah, okay, we're going to work on this, and then they clear off. But, yeah, good point. Loads of people are going to be working on the fields, aren't they? They're going to be working on the fields, digging up the carrots and the cabbages and all that kind of good stuff. How are we doing for beer, actually? We've got one rough wine. Is that it? What's that? 17 vinegar. Oh, dear. Right, so we are running a little bit low of alcohol. Oh, an Osfram. Osfram, yes, of course. Your smithing is going up because yes, Osfram joined us last time. They had they'd injured their arm, was it, or their leg or something. They were hurt, but they came in, and then we noticed after they'd healed up that they were not overly great at smithing, but they're very passionate about it, and they get 4 times the XP that a normal person would for doing some smithing jobs. So we thought, you know what? That's very good. That's going to be very, very easy to increase your smithing skill because you get 4 times the XP. So whereas Uthred, we'd worked Uthred all the way up to 18 smithing, but it was getting very hard going. So I think Osfram, yes, Osfram is only on 15, so we've got to get up to level 18 to at least get level with Uthred. But if they're getting 4 times the XP for doing the same stuff, they're going to be at level 20 significantly quicker. So I think Osfram is... Are you still there? Yes. You're crafting a metal item, and we adjusted it so Osfram is the only person that is ever going to craft a metal item. Galfred, you've got smithing. You've got smithing of 11. You're also very passionate about it, but of course Osfram here has got 15. So they've got a little bit of a head start on you. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll leave you to it, Osfram. So hopefully Osfram can be the person that comes in and gets their smithing up to 20, then they can make mechanical components, which shall be wonderful, and then we can get the new research table in, then we can get all the fancy final bits of research done, and then we'll go from there. But yes, we just need him to actually get his skill up to 20 before we can do any of that exciting kind of extravagant sounding stuff. We just need him to, become better at smithing first. Actually thinking about it, he's only going to make 2 more of those 2-handed maces. I think we need to up that. So let's just up that to, I don't know, make another 10. Just keep going. Make loads of them, please. Make loads of them. And if they're terrible, we'll just sort of, get rid of them. We'll melt them back down or whatever. However, how are we doing in terms of storage for weapons and such? Because we only have finite space. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 6 more slots for weapons. So I imagine when we get to that point, if they get filled up, he's not going to make any more things because there's nowhere for the sort of whatever the other maces that he's making to go. There's just nowhere for them to go at all. Right. This is a bit of a problem, isn't it? We need to sort this out. We do need to sort this out. Our lovely superior longbow. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I think I noticed something when I was editing the previous video. Hang on a minute. Who is it? Is it Gracia? Gracia has a marksman of 11, but I think Gracia is using a short bow. But I think you can use a longbow now, Gracia. I think that's what you can do. Hang on a second. Hang on. And whereabouts are you? You're constructing. Are you? It looks like you're under the ground at the minute, Gracia. Right. Come up a second. Right. Stop just there. Okay, let's manage you, Gracia. So where are you? So yeah, currently, good short bow. Okay, hang on. Drop that, please. Drop the short bow. So now, are you going to go and pick up the really good longbow? Hopefully you are. Yes, you've now got the superior longbow. That is marvellous. And where's your short bow? There it is. Somebody go and tidy that away, please, because, yep, that's just Essentially, that's littering. That's littering, Gracia. You've dropped it on the floor and you had no plans to go and move it. So there you go. But there we go. She's got a better weapon now, which is very good because she's got a longbow, more damage, further range, all that kind of good stuff. So, okay, that was well worth doing. That's very good. And how are we doing over here? How is Osfram? Osfram's having a bit of a pray. Okay, that's fine. Could you pray to have your smithing skill up to 20, please? Because that would be really good. I think you're back to crafting again. Yeah, there we go. So this is kind of your day. This is what you're going to be doing for, I don't know, the foreseeable year or so. And we're going to get attacked by some crazy church people. Okay, fine, right. So we're going to go and have a fight. Who are we up against? So, they've got archers. They've got archers, which is a bit of a pain. So 4 fierce third coming pillagers, 3 ruthless third coming pillagers, 4 third coming archers, 4 third coming regular pillagers. They're not fierce, they're not ruthless, they're just, ordinary pillagey folk. Okay, right, so where are they? They're all the way over there. Okay, right, so they're quite nearby. They can't come over this way, however, because we haven't put the little sort of drawbridge thing in. And, right, we need to go and dismantle this one. Who would like to do that? Who's sort of nearby? Gracia, you're getting resources for construction. Okay, hold that command. Come over here a second. So go and stand there, please, Gracia. Come over here. This is going to be fine. And there you go. You've got your fancy longbow out because we've drafted you to make you come over here. So go through the door. Stop there. Right. This thing here needs to be deconstructed. You, hang on. No, Gracia, don't be drafted. But yeah, absolutely. Prioritise deconstructing that, please. Hit that with the hammer. Marvellous. There we go. The enemy now have no option but to go via the traumatic trail, which has got loads of extra spiky trap things on it now, which is all very good. And yeah, look, there's still armour on here. There is still armour on here that we just can't do anything with. Yeah, we need more storage. We might have to possibly go underground. Oh, the enemies have started their attack already. I thought we might have a little bit longer, but no. Okay. I mean, yeah, they have attacked from this point, which is pretty difficult because, we're quite high up here. This is where we're sort of 2 stories high. So I think we'll be fine. Let's just draft everybody. Right, hang on a second. So manage and draft all the people. Whatever it is you're up to, just drafty. And down here, Osfram's having a drink. Sorry, Osfram. I've interrupted your drinking. I do apologise. We'll finish it later, right? Right, so let's get all the people up here. So Bernard there. We'll put RJ just there. We'll get Uthred there. We'll get... Oh no, hang on, that's RJ again. Hang on, Uthred there. RJ there, please. Bernard's going there. Right, Gracia, she can join us along here now, because she can fire long range. Galfrid, I think you've got a short bow, haven't you? So you can go just there. And Girard, you've got a short bow, so you can go just there. Gun, you can go along here. And we've got Osfram, who can go just there. And then all of the fighty people, the hand-to-hand people, I don't imagine you're going to be used, because you very rarely are when it comes to sort of people attacking us. But it's fine. All of you assemble here anyway. And then let's just see what the baddies get up to. So which way are they going? They're going round the back of the castle, which is a bit weird. We do need to dig the moat out around here at some point, because the moat sort of ends just here. So I would feel a little bit more comfortable if they couldn't get to our walls or whatever. But yeah, they're just they're taking their merry time coming round the long way, I would say. Okay, that's all fine. Osfram, did we not tell you to move? Hang on, I thought I told you to go up there, Osfram. Hang on, Osfram. Head up there, would you? Did you? I thought we did tell you to go up there, but clearly not. There we go. Right, move time on as fast as we can. And let's just see. So they're going to come round this way. And in they come. Right, is anybody going to have a clever thought? Is anybody going to look at this and go, oh, actually, hang on a minute. There's a load of archers up there on those walls. I think I might let somebody else go first. At the moment, Dunstan is at the front. Dunstan, are you going to be clever? No, you are not, Dunstan. Right, okay. We are going to fire at them. And here we go. Gun can now fire through the gaps at the bottom. The traps are misfiring. All of our long-range people are picking them off very nicely indeed. Oh, this is so effective. It's so ludicrously effective. Now, have they got archers? Oh, yeah, they have. Their archers are firing at us a bit, but I don't think it's causing too much in the way of damage. So I think if we could pick these people off first, That would be brilliant. And then we'll head over there and try and get their archers. In fact, I think we might be firing at them anyway. Yes, we just heard Hun laugh there. Right, gun has taken a bit of damage. Okay, the long-range archery people, can you guys head over... hang on, let's get Gracia and Uth. Oh, no, that's a section of wall. Gracia and Uthred, that's a section of floor. It is very fiddly picking people. Gracia and Uth... That's a piece of floor. Stop picking the floor. Right, hang on. Gracia and Uthred. Hooray. Right, you guys come over here and then fire at them. Because they're annoying me. They're causing us trouble. They're firing at poor Gun and it's not on. So, Gracia, fire at them down there, please. There we go. Athelstan is dead. I thought we told Uthred to go over here as well, but clearly Uthred didn't want to listen. Right, over here we go. William is dead. Oh dear. No, Willam. Willam is dead. One of those is dead over there. Right, so pick him off. Huntlaf is dead. Hunlaf. Is anyone getting through? Is anybody getting through at all? No, they're just being completely butchered over here. And we've got Andrew and Pentecost left. Oh, hang on. Gun, run away. Gun, I didn't notice how badly injured you were. Please get out of there really, really soon. Because you're almost dead. Oh my god. Adalbert is dead. I didn't notice that at all. Oh, that's awful. We could have just lost Gun because I just wasn't paying attention. Oh dear. Yeah, Gun, you can go over there for now, Gun, and then you can not die. That'll be good. Okay, right, Gun has taken the most damage because Gun was almost dead. Gracia did the most damage. So did they survive over there? So Andrew and... Who are you? Teothic? Don't know how you pronounce that, but whatever. Chappie there and Chappie there. Oh, Pentecost is down here. They're still alive. Okay, however, really important critical job number one is that Gun actually gets some sort of medical attention because Gun is bleeding. Pierced arm muscle, pierced leg muscle, pierced cheek. Ow. That's going to be incredibly painful. So Gun, can you get yourself lying down, please? And then we will just pick off these final people. Because I think we can. So yeah, you pick off Andrew, please. Everyone else just pick off whoever's around. So there we go. Pentecost got. Are we leaving Andrew alone, are we? Are we leaving Andrew alone? Hang on. One shot from Gracia. Oh, beautiful shot. Right. Gracia, get that guy. No mercy. If you're coming here to cause trouble, there we go. They're all dead. Okay, wonderful stuff. Good job, everybody. Right. Back we go. Let's just do this. Nobody needs to be drafted. But could somebody go and help Gun, please? Because Gun might possibly die a little bit if we don't go and help them out. So, where are you going at the minute, Gun? You are going for a drink? Okay, I thought maybe having a lie down and not bleeding all over the place might be your top priority. But no, having a little quaff of wine or something is all fun. Right, so you pop into there. Is anybody going to treat you? Really, Cuppa should be doing it. So let's tell Cuppa to go and tend to your wounds. There we go. Don't go and construct anything, Cuppa. Go and make sure that Gun remains alive and not, a little bit dead. Oh, and Gun has decided to get up and wander about. Gun, what are you doing? You're bleeding all over the backgammon table, Gun. Stop it, would you? You're really injured. Please just go to bed. Stop it. Stop getting up and doing things, Gun. Right. Okay, Cuppa, I do apologise. Can you please tend to Gun's wounds? And hopefully Gun will not get up and try and wander about and enjoy some board games or whatever whilst they are bleeding to death. Right, so here we go. Right, three wounds need tending. Are they done? Oh yeah, there we go. And Cuppa is in here as kind of, like a live-in nurse. So if something does happen to Gun, then Cuppa can go and help out quite quickly. Oh, that's wonderful. Well done, Cuppa. Good choice. And just to very quickly check, how long is that going to take? So about half a day for the arm muscle, about half a day for the leg muscle, and half a day for the cheek. Okay, so by the time they wake up, they will be about sort of, halfway to being fully healed. So Gun will be fine. Gun will muddle through. Absolutely wonderful. Right, and then over here, we have ourselves an awful lot of things that need allowing. Now, a few people in the comments have said, you can just use the allow thing. Just use that, please. And oh yeah, there we go. That's quite easy, isn't it? That's significantly easier than having to drag and select and press the button and stuff. There we go. Right, so we're allowed all of these. So those bodies will be burnt on the lovely enemy funeral pyres. That's absolutely fine. How is our underground kind of, sort of dump tipping storage area looking. Oh, it's looking fine. It's looking fine. It's not even half full. So there we go. So that's marvellous. Now, I think they are going to struggle with moving all of the clothing around. They're going to really struggle with that. So we are going to have to very seriously think about expanding under the ground. I think our storage things need to go under the ground. So we've got overground bits, we've got another floor on them. I think now we need to go underground. The only thing is, how do we do this? Because we have got things in there, of course. Where do we put the stairs to go underground? Here? And there's a burner there. We might have to move the burner sort of heater thing over to there. Now, stairs going down there, stairs going down there, and then dig out underneath. I think that's what we might have to do. I can't see us doing anything else with this. So, hang on a second. Hang on. So, take that apart. That can be dismantled. Okie doke, wonderful. And then, hang on. Quick check of a couple of things before I started doing that. Osfram is still on smithing of 15. And how are we looking in terms of the roof thing here? It's looking good. It's looking pretty good. Now, can we fill in any more gaps whilst we're doing some other bits and bobs? Can we fill in any more bits? Can't place building this far from a stable structure. I'm a bit confused by this. I'm a bit confused because I thought it's near enough to lots of other things. So we are going to have to put some wooden beams in and such. I kind of wasn't expecting this. I kind of wasn't expecting the whole building thing to be quite so complicated. Hang on. But we don't have any... Oh, I don't really know. Do we need to put some beams in? But we can't put beams in. We simply can't put the beams in unless... Hang on a second. Hang on. What we might have to do is we might have to have like a central pillar just here and then attach the wooden beam to it like that and a wooden beam to it from this side. That might be what we end up doing. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only solution I can think of. Unless we just have some wooden beams just sort of sitting there. Because it looks like you could put can you just put a wooden beam down? No. And they can't go off the side of the stairs, unfortunately. You can't sort of position one there. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? This whole castle thing is becoming a bit of a building logistical nightmare. Okay, what we'll do is, this might possibly result in things falling on your heads. Take that down. Take that beam down. Take that beam down. And take that beam down. Okay, so get rid of those beams, please. And... there's another heat wave. Oh, dearie me. At least I've turned the thingamajiggers off. Right, so a lot of the floor... Hang on. A lot of that has just entirely collapsed because, of course, we took the beams out, so there's no support structure. Okay, fine. Be like that then, game. Right, so what we'll do is get ourselves a bit of a pillar because I can't see any other way of doing this. So bring that down. Hang on. Go down, 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 down. There we go. So if we put... that's kind of the middle, isn't it? So if we just have a bit going like that, and then you're going to have to walk around this kind of central bit here. So have that, then have a wooden beam. Hang on, go up. Connecting to that, and then from this side, a wooden beam connecting to that. Okay, that I think is going to be our best option. We could, if we wanted to, put... Oh no, there's a window there. I was going to say, we could split that off and have doors or something like that. Actually, is that worth doing? Get rid of that, just to make it look a bit nicer, because that looks a little bit odd otherwise. So get rid of this, turn that into a wall, have that going across, and just have a door in the middle. Just have a nice door. Yeah, do you know what? Let's do that. Let's get rid of this, and then, let them get that done first, because again, I realise I'm overworking everybody, and also it's a heat wave. There is a heat wave going on, so we need to make sure that people are not suffering too much. What we'll do is... let's go and fiddle about with the schedule again. It's a shame you can't have like a sort of, a button to remember your heat wave sort of schedules or anything, so you can't just deploy them again. So, okay. Right, here we go. So they have 9 hours of sleep, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours of sleep. So, there we go. Clear that out. Then you can sleep in the day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get up at 5 o'clock. Have a couple of bits of leisure time before you go to bed. Copy that. And you know what? The people that need less sleep or something, they can just have an extra lie-in. It's fine. It's like a little bonus for doing really well. So there we go. So people should possibly be going to sleep. And Osfram's smithing skill has gone up. It's gone up to 16. This is all very good. This is going very nicely. And a few people are obeying the new rules by going to bed, although they're going to get up in a moment anyway. So, but there you go. They can, get a little cat nap in or something, get a little bit of energy back. Gurn, I think, might possibly miss that opportunity. And, yep, there you go. You kind of looked in the door, shouted at Cuppa, said, "Hey, get up, Cuppa," and then that was it. But yeah, look, a few people are still having a little bit of a lie-in. But, yeah, so, that's gone. They've taken that out, which is good. So let's replace that with a limestone block wall. That can also be a limestone block wall. And then we will have ourselves a door. So let's just get a regular wooden door. Pop that in. Hang on. That door is entirely the wrong way around. Game, why have you let that happen? You can't put a door in that way. That's not how doors work. There we go. Much better. Right, so people can get on with this at some point in the near future. But yeah, we need to get the beams in. We need the blockies, that sort of block there. Then we need the beams. And then we can see what we can do with the rest of this floor. Although I am still a bit confused as to why we can't put bits of wall next to here. Because we've done it elsewhere. Why can't we put it next to the wall? I don't get it. It should be fine, but for some reason we just can't do it. Look, it's just not happy with it being there. It's too far from a stable structure. But there's a wall. There's a wall right there. I thought you could attach things to walls. Okay, right. We'll have to work on that in the bedrooms. We might need lots of beams and stuff in there as well. What were we doing before I started looking at this? Oh, we were looking at going underground in here, weren't we, for storage reasons? Because there's nowhere. We can't put all this stuff anywhere anymore. We've got nowhere to put all of the, the spoils of war. So, we're going to have to move it around somewhere. So, let's also start working on this. Let's get this done, shall we? So, they're taking that apart. So, how about then, let us diggy dig just there and just there. There we go. Let's just get this bit done first. This bit here can be sort of a fighty stuff. And then maybe over here we could. That's very empty. That's very, very empty. Okay, but maybe at some point we'll dig down here as well. It'd be good if we could connect them up underground, wouldn't it? That would be very good. But there we go. So there's some mining to be done. I mean, poor Baldred. The spirit of Baldred might come along and just sort of try and mine this stuff with his ghostly axe or whatever. But yeah, Baldred would have been all over this. But never mind. Somebody will get to that at some point in the not too distant future, hopefully. But of course, nobody's going to get to it right now because it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and because we've told them to, people are very dutifully going off to bed. Even Gurn eventually is going to bed. Okay, this is good. This is looking very good indeed. Where's everyone else? Yeah, I was going to say there should be, all the beds should be full, should they not? So you pop into there, and then, those 2 beds are full as well. Hang on. There's something on the floor over here. Flimsy wool winter clothes. Oh, that's where Osfram first ended up. And then, we told them to not have those things. Oh, yeah, allow those 2 things. They can go into storage, although I don't think they can because there's no room. But, we'll try our best. We shall try our best with that kind of stuff. But, okay, right, have a lovely day's sleep, everybody. And I shall see you in the evening when it's time to get up. And it's certainly a lot less hot and sweaty out there. Okay, there we go. Everyone's had a nice sleep and everybody gets back to work pretty much straight away, which is very good indeed. There's a lot of people out here in the field still. How are we looking for sort of raw food storage? Is that looking good? Harvest ruined. I don't think it matters too much because we have so much raw food. Oh my goodness me. There's so much beer. Is it worth getting another one of those in? Is it worth getting another beer brewing station in? Because we go through it quite a lot. We go through the beer quite quickly. It might be worth a quick expansion to our to the little sort of the little brewery just there. We might want to make that the tiniest bit bigger, although I don't really know how we can do that. I'm not entirely sure because the door to the outside is just there. So that's going to have to remain unless we expand the brewery out like that and just have a door and then another door. Just go through that door, go out the back door just there. That might be the best option. Okay, we'll have to try and remember to do that because that's going to be quite useful because we are stocking up on the barley now, so we could start using that. Has anybody dug these holes yet? Has anybody dug a hole? Nope, nobody cares. Everyone's too busy doing other things. I thought they might go and do it. But nope, they're not doing it either. Okay, right, Osfram, how are you doing in terms of smithing? You're on 16 already. It's flying up. Good job, Osfram, good job. We could do with somebody doing some digging. Does nobody like mining anymore? We've got We've got Cuppa. But Cuppa likes mining, but Cuppa is concentrating on building stuff. Okay, and mining. Oh, Johanna should be mining. That should be her number one job. Hang on, Johanna, why aren't you mining here? We've got to deconstruct the bits of floor and stuff. Okay, that's fine. So Johanna can come in and do that. And then she's going to do some mining. Well done, or some digging as it looks like, because it's not really mining, it's just digging. Okay, that's fine. So now we've got ourselves a bit down there. That's all wonderful. Right, can you carry on? Oh, okay, haul that, please. Oh, Bernard's doing that. Okay, right, hang on. Johanna, can you take this apart, please? And then, can we queue up things? I can't remember. No, hang on. Get rid of that. So take that apart. Wonderful. Then diggy hole and all sorted. And then we want you to not equip a good iron hatchet. Yeah, take apart that wooden floor and then dig that hole. I imagine that means that that thing is going to fall down. Can we build on that? Oh, botherations. Please don't tell me that we can't build on that. Oh, that's going to be really annoying. Okay, right. Hang on a second. That square there. Hang on. We need to shrink this. So shrink zone. So no and no. And now can we build some stairs going down that? Oh, we need another square, don't we? We need another square because that. Oh, hang on. I've taken the wrong bit out. There needs to be a bit of floor first, doesn't there? No, belay that. No, don't do that. No, don't mind that either. Cancel that order. Don't mind that, please. Hang on, what's that? Well, that's allow. Hang on, cancel that order. Leave that in place. And then, yeah, let's fill that back in. We need to get rid of this here. We need a square to stand on before we go down the stairs, don't we? Kind of mess that up a little bit. Let's just have a clay wall, whatever, that'll do. Just put something in. And then wooden floor back on the top. Sorry to mess you around, everybody. Right, so that'll sort that out. And then we want to go to here, to this thing here. We want to shrink that zone. So take that away and that away. There we go. Right. So that's what we want to do first. We need to deconstruct things as well. But let's see if everyone can just sort this out first. Can everyone sort out the very silly series of errors I just made there in getting this stuff done? There you go. So wooden floor back on the top. That's marvellous. Right, so deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. We've got nowhere to move these things to. This is terrible. Do you know what? We're just going to have to make ourselves a temporary sort of warfare stockpile thingamajig. Just put it there. That'll do the job for now. And then just copy the settings here. Copy settings and paste settings. There we go. Right, so somebody move those things around, please. Unless, is it bedtime? Is everyone going to bed? The heat wave's ended. The heat wave has ended. Okay, now do we want to tell everyone to go back to their regular schedule again? How are we? We're all well rested. Okay, do you know what? Let's change everything back then. It's still quite toasty out, but it's not heat wavy. So, right, okay, here we go. Right, wipe that out. I think that was leisure, wasn't it? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Right, so copy that, paste that to everybody, and then just adjust the two people who need a bit less sleep. Who is that? Who needs slightly less sleep? I can't remember now. Green Thumb, Snow White. No, is it Maynard? Yes. So Maynard is a night owl. Is Maynard and Gracia? Yeah, okay. So Maynard and Gracia can get up a couple of hours early and just get on with doing some stuff. Okay, right. That will do the job for them. And now, yeah, I think people are going to bed. People are going to bed. I imagine, are they completely worn out? No, they're well rested. Why have you gone... Hang on, what? Why have you gone to bed? 9 o'clock, you should be awake. You should not be asleep. You should be awake, you lot. Bernard, Cuppa and Andrew, you're defying the rules. You're going to make things very tricky for yourself. You won't sleep properly later. Okay, there you go. Right, at least one of them got up. And how are we doing over here? Okay, so we've built that. And then we want to mine that just there. And then, yeah, there. That's fine. Mine those two bits and that bit there. Okay, so this is what we want to do. So we want to take that apart as well. And take that wooden floor apart. And there is no wooden floor there. Right. Okay, we're slowly but surely getting this sorted, even if this is a bit of a mess. This is a very silly way round of doing things, but we're getting there. Isabella, please don't dig that and fall down or whatever. Yeah, don't dig a hole. Don't fall in, because then you are going to be in trouble. Oh my goodness me. I genuinely thought you were going to fall in there. Right, and then let's get some wooden stairs. That means we can just go downwards a bit. And then we'll go down again, possibly. Right, so put some stairs in. Put some stairs in. That's all fine. And then we're going to have to go down again, are we? Oh no, how is it? How no? Should we just gone up a floor instead? I know how a terrible feeling that we should have just possibly gone up a floor or just set up an entirely new storage building. I think maybe this has become a bit complicated. Yeah, because then if we dig that, that's going to go, and that is in the way of the door. Oh, right. Okay. Do you know what? We might have to abandon this. Fill those holes in. We might just build a whole new storage building. Because, yeah, if we go down there, we need to dig that out. And that's a door. There's a door just there. So we're going to have to... I suppose we could put a bit of flooring over it. So you could continue walking over it. But then we're going to have to... Oh, no. Right, okay, this was a terrible idea. Whose idea was this? This was a rubbish idea. Terrible, shocking idea. Who's in charge of this settlement? They don't know what they're doing. They made a great big mess of things. How are we doing over here? Oh, that looks much better. Okay, right, hang on a second. We might be able to get at least something working. So put that there. Yes, this is much better. Okay, so what can we fill in? Like that, apart from the bits that are near the stairs. But that's fine. So that's okay. Hang on a minute. That needs to go into there. A stable structure. But there's a beam there. I thought the whole point was you can build things around the beams. And that one works. Why doesn't that one work? I don't understand. Oh, well that's a surprise. Isabella, Galfred and Uthred have decided to sleep in these rooms here in the castle that are not complete. So yes, okay, you're sleeping on your own, but I don't think these are officially recognised as bedrooms yet in the game. I don't think the game likes that. So you are going to have a nice night's sleep. I mean, yes, you're kind of sleeping... I mean, Isabella and Uthred, they're sleeping sort of under the stars. Galfred, he can sort of lean over and peep out at the stars if he wants to. But yeah, that's a bit weird. Why have you decided to sleep there when you can sleep down here and get a proper mood boost for sleeping in a proper official kind of bedroom rather than just these sort of, rooms that are not recognised in the game as proper bedrooms? That's a little bit strange, game. That's a little bit weird. Right, okay. So can we now fill in that gap just there? Yes, we can. It just needed other things around it. Although that one there was absolutely fine, that one wasn't happy. Okay, so now, can we fill in other bits up here? So, no. That is complaining that it's too far away from a stable structure. So have we just got to put beams in like that? This is all a bit weird, isn't it? I don't think these should be required, really. But hang on, let's just drop down in height ever so slightly. There we go. And then a beam there, and then a beam there. I mean, I do love the beams. Love a wooden beam, but I didn't think we'd need them in those particular situations. Okay, never mind. Right, have we undone the damage of my idiotic, slightly foolish plan to get all this stuff dug out and what have you? Yeah, so the stairs have gone. That's all fine. There's a weapon down there. Do you know what? It's fine. We'll just cover it up. We'll bury it. So clay, 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 clay. So get the clay put in first, please. Fill in the gaps. We'll put it all back as it was because it was a massive, big, terrible, disastrous plan. I mean, we could have put the stairs going down. Oh, there's a door in the middle there as well. We need to go up, don't we? We need to go up again. We need another floor upwards rather than another floor downwards. Or we could just build another massive storage building, which I am very tempted to do. Big gap here, big new storage building. That's all going to be wonderful. Do you know what? Let's get that done now, shall we? Let's get a big new storage building. So how big should it be? So let's have a little look. So make it about as big as this. Keep that middle street bit sort of the same, but then come out this way. So how big is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So if we went 11 from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's a bit too close to the field. So we'll do that, and then we'll just bring it all the way down here. It can be huge. There we go. Wonderful. A bit of a gap there, bit of a gap to walk through there, and there we go. Right, so now we'll put some wooden doors in and what have you. So, that looks like it's sort of in the middle. So a door there, door there and door there. And then we'll put the beams in. So the beams have got to go this way, unfortunately. So 1, 2, 3 beam, 1, 2, 3 beam, 1, 2, 3 beam, 1, 2, 3 beam. There we go. Right, many beams. Then we'll get the wooden flooring in because we need the floor to go in properly. So there we go. Right, plenty for people to be getting on with. And then, hang on a second, hang on. Then we actually want stairs, don't we? Then we want to put the stairs in. So where are the stairs going to go? They will have to go, I think, there. So put one. Oh, can't put stairs under a beam. Oh my goodness me. Building things is complicated. Okay. We can't run them across. We might, hang on. Right. We're just going to have to change things. It's not going to be quite as perfect as I want it to be, but it will do. So a door there, wooden wall there, wooden wall just there, and stairs going that way like that, and stairs going that way like that. And then we can have the space at the top where you can get to the top of stairs and then get to the upper floors. Okay, but first things first, let's get all that in, because that's quite a lot of work to do, considering that we're also telling them to work on this as well. However, they've put in the beams over there, so is this going to help? So yes, we can have one there. Yes, there can be one there. Yes, there can be one there. Right, hang on. Can we do that then? Can we drag that like that? Drag that like that. Yes. Okay, this is going to work. And, oh, hang on. We don't want those ones there, though. Pointless. Okay. Right. Finally, that might be done, and they will then be recognised as proper bedrooms, which will be wonderful stuff. And then we need to get this floor sorted out, which is going to require a little balcony thing to come out. So we might need somebody to go and chop down some trees over there, but we don't need a big balcony. As long as it's just sort of one tile sticking out and then a wall, like, the proper defence sort of thingamajigs, these things, that'll be fine. And then if baddies do spawn over here, we can fire at them. I mean, we could have done it last time because they did come this way. So we could have had some people up here just, picking them off. That would have been quite good. And I think I just saw a bedroom. Was a bedroom just created? I think there should be 2 bedrooms. Hang on, let's put the room things on. Yes, there we go. 2 bedrooms, 2 proper, actual sort of, solo bedrooms as well, which is very good. So they're that colour. So whoever sleeps here enjoys the peace and quiet of their own quarters, which is wonderful. So there we go. So they should get a bit more of a mood boost if they sleep in the castle. A shared bedroom is fine. You get a small mood modifier. But yeah, your own bedroom, you get more. Because, you're not being disturbed by your sort of, your person you're sharing your room with making noises and sleepwalking and other things, snoring and what have you. So there we go. That's all very good. Thank you, autosave. Right, turn that off because it does make it look a little bit kind of crazy. So yeah, so the first person to sleep in the actual castle bedrooms and it be a proper bedroom, as the game understands it, is Bernard. Which is good. That makes sense. One of the original sort of founding settlers. Kind of makes sense that Bernard is the first to try out sleeping in a proper bedroom. Oh, there we go. Well done, Bernard. Hope it was a nice experience, and I hope you had a lovely night's sleep. Okay, we might need some more wood. Okay, right, message understood. We've not quite got enough wood to build that entire big new storage thing. Those trees there look quite big. They look like big trees. Oh, hang on, there's loads of trees dotted around the place. Hang on. Can we chop down that tree? And chop down that tree and get rid of that tree there as well. And there's, that's a bush. That doesn't quite count. Okay, hang on. So take the tops of the trees off again. Yes, there's some down here that we could have. And then, can we just have, there's one there. Oh my goodness me. There's loads of trees just growing around our little sort of place. Yeah, there's one there. Get rid of that, please. Is that it? That might well be it for now. Okay, and then, just to top up on wood, can we just get that done? Just chop all those down as well. And that should give people quite a lot to do, because there are some people just sort of wandering about, occasionally being idle. So hopefully that will keep them a bit busy, which would be quite nice. Well, there's another one just there. Crikeys, hang on a minute. Get rid of that as well. There we go. Many trees to chop down. Galfred's all over it. Galfred's on it. Well done, Galfred. But yeah, then we'll have enough wood to actually finish this whole thing off. And then we can put the upper floor on, and then we can put the roof on, and then we can start storing things in here again. Another bedroom has been created. How's How's Thingy doing? Osfram is on 17 for smithing. Soon to go up to 18. Oh, Osfram. Oh, well done, my good sir. You have certainly done very well in the whole world of making stuff. And there we go. Osfram's smithing skill has gone up to 18. Well done, Osfram. And how near are we to going up to 19? Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a full third along. Oh, yeah, we'll be there in no time at all. That makes you very important, Osfram. Osfram is going to be super important. We might have to wrap Osfram up in cotton wool or whatever the equivalent is that we have. Wrap them up in old bits of tunic or something that we don't need anymore. Because, yeah, when you get to a smithing of 20, you are going to have some very, very important jobs to do. But there we go. Right, so you're slowly but surely getting there. That is wonderful. And then, look, we've got people sleeping in the castle. Ethelmund, Gracia and Cuppa are getting proper night's sleep. Galfrid is in a bed, but that is not a complete bedroom because there's a little bit of the ceiling missing. So I'm sure it's very nice, but you're not going to get your mood boost. But that's fine. Why is Gracia sad? You had a sad face. Lacking in religious activities. Deprived of religious activities? Really? You can... Hang on. There's doors. You should be able to go in the doors and go to your respective religious thingamajigs. Which one do you want to go to? You're a devout oak brethren. That's these guys over here. You can get in, can't you? There's a door. Why are you sad about that? That's a bit weird. Okay, Gracia. You're going to go and get... Oh, you're going to get some food first, I would guess. And then are you going to go and have yourself a little bit of a pray? Because that would make sense. Yeah, praying. Okay, maybe you were interrupted or something before. I'm not really sure. But yeah, go into here. And that should hopefully sort your mood out. There you go. You stepped into an Oak Brethren temple and your religious needs have been fulfilled. In fact, you're very happy. Look at your mood. That's all very good indeed. So we could finish that bit off. That would be good. Just finish that tiny bit of castle off. And then, oh, wow. My goodness me. They did that quick. It's taken them absolutely ages to get this floor sorted over on the castle. But you tell them to go and build a new building out of wood. They're like, oh, brilliant. Yeah, we're getting on with that. Tell them to go over here. Oh, no, going to take ages, mate, to get those bits in. Come on, just finish it off, please. Right, so now we can get ourselves the next floor set up, which is wonderful. So, yeah, let's get wooden flooring and... Okay, we're going to have to do it like that, are we? So do it like that and then go like that. So that's going to sort out the floor and that's all we're going to do. We're just going to get them to put the floor in and then we'll put the walls in afterwards. Because I've learned my lesson. Oh, and there we go. We have another bedroom sorted. Okay, that's good. Right, now they can work on this. I imagine they'll get this done pretty quickly because everyone's just keen to go and do some building work. Oh, look at all the food that's outside. Oh, dear me, everything's decomposing. Everything's falling apart. We just don't have enough storage. We just don't have enough room down in the food dungeon to actually keep all of these lovely raw ingredients. I mean, it would make sense if we could sell them to somebody, but I don't think that's part of the game right now. Okay, never mind. Right, let's get this finished, shall we? Let's get this finished, and let's hope that Osfram keeps on working on improving your smithing skill. Come on, Osfram. Okay, there's a hailstorm on the way. Okie doke. Right, little bit of a surprise, but there we go. Apparently lots of people told me that hailstorms do kind of happen in the summer. So here we are. Everyone is sort of still just going about their business. Just go, hailstorm, it's fine. I'm going to go and dig up some carrots or whatever Bernard's doing there. So, I mean, I don't know if that's brave or foolish. I'm not sure. I imagine they would quite hurt. If it's a hailstorm, that would be quite painful. But practically everyone is out here working in the field, which is very good. But, I thought maybe they'd be being hurt a little bit. But, okay, nobody's taking any damage by the look of it. Osfram is very busily working on some stuff. Good job, Osfram. We're chopping down some trees to get some more wood. That is very good as well. Okay, they've completed that. They've done that. They're absolutely flying through this. And then let's just get the wall set up like so. Oh, we didn't put any windows in. That's got no windows. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Hang on, we need at least a few windows in this. Wooden window. Let's put... and we just sort of put them like stacked up. So one there and one there. Oh no, hang on. We're going to have to take down the wall sections underneath. Bother. Okay, one there and one there. So they're the windows on the upper tier. And then here, we want to take that out. And take that out. Is this a foolish idea? This might be foolish. This might be a terrible idea. Right. So take those bits out, replace those with windows, please. Do you know what? It was fine. They've taken those bits out, but the whole building has not collapsed, so that's quite good. So yeah, we'll have ourselves wooden window, pop a wooden window into there, and can we get one in at that angle? Yes, we can. There we go. So plenty of wooden windows going in, then they can get all that kind of stuff done, and then we just need the roof on it. Now, of course, if it's a storage building, they have rooms made of sticks because that's what we do. So we want a roof made of sticks. Yeah, like a wicker roof is what we want, and we'll just put that on like so, and that building is done. So that is some more storage space for some more things. So I imagine it's going to be sort of weapons on the top and armour on the bottom. That's going to have to be how it works because we're just running out of room over here. We don't have enough space over here to store all of the bits and bobs. In fact, yeah, we could restore this back. Hang on, why has nobody put the clay walls back in? Everyone's very keen to build this building here, but nobody wants to actually finish off the damage that was done to this one. And the speed at which they put together the new storage area is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Everybody is swarming all over it. People are really, really keen to get this done. Oh, except this one single roof bit. Come on, Gerard. Come on. We can do this. Who's going to finish it off? Cuppa. And there we go. We've now got ourselves an entirely new, great big storage area. That's going to be very handy indeed. That is wonderful stuff. I mean, yeah, that did not take that long compared to the amount of time it took to build some of the castle stuff. But never mind, it's done. Let's not complain. Let's just be happy that it's all finished. Okay, it might be time to accept that we need to expand the food dungeon a little bit because there is an awful lot of food that's just sitting up here on the surface going mouldy in the lovely summer sun. So I think we do need to do that. So I think that's what we'll do to finish this particular part off. We'll just sort of outline what we want them to do. So let's go down to the food dungeon. There we go. Right, so we can come this way. Absolutely, we can go that way quite a bit. So let's get ourselves a bit dug out here. So go into the middle. Is that that's sort of the middle. We can't get exact to the middle, but that'll do. And then we'll go just there. And then we'll dig out another bit like that. And then we'll put a beam in because we do need the beams to stop everything sort of falling apart. So that will do for now. And then we'll put a beam in and then we'll continue digging. So we'll dig, beam, dig, beam. This room could be very long. That could be huge potentially. And then we can just fill that with lovely raw ingredients. But yeah, there's no point really having them all just sort of piling up on the surface because that's just a waste. Everyone's spending their time working on this and then we're just going to leave them to go horrible and mouldy and kind of, all sorts of unpleasant. I mean, nobody wants mouldy carrots to eat. And the red currants they use for making the wine, which we need because people love a drink in the morning and all that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure that all this stuff is actually, stored away somewhere. How long have we got? Oh, that's going to rot in 14 hours. Okay, I don't quite think we can save that. That's 19 hours. That's 2 days. Oh no, hang on, no, it's rotting in 22 hours. Okay, right, so a lot of our stuff that we're growing is going to go all kinds of horrible and mouldy in the very near future. Like that there, look. Some lovely rotting vegetables with accompanying lovely flies. Okay, right, so we need to sort that out at some point. But there we go, people are they're already down there digging. They're already there. Okay, wonderful stuff. I mean, Baldred would have been in there. Baldred would have been absolutely all over it, doing all the mining stuff. But never mind. He's with them in spirit, I suppose. And autumn has blustered in with its crisp mornings and cooler days. It was the season to prepare for winter, tailoring warm clothing and stocking up on food and supplies. Now, warm clothing, we're absolutely fine for that. I think we have an awful lot of warm clothing, so that's not going to be a problem. And then food and supplies, again, I think we're okay. I think we are okay for food and supplies. 49 lavish meals, got 18 lots of roasted meat. I mean, we have got 1,200 raw carrots. That seems like quite a lot of carrots. 975 beets, got loads of barley, loads of cabbages, loads of red currants, 284 bowls, whatever, pots, I know, stew, got loads of pickled vegetables, got a good selection of roasted meat. Yeah, there's loads. We've got absolutely loads of food. So that is not a problem either. So clothing's going to be okay. Food's going to be okay. I mean, it could be improved if we actually dig out the food dungeon expansion and get that all sorted. We can store even more raw stuff. But yeah, what I think we'll do is we will finish up for now. We're at a good point to sort of, just leave it for the moment. Next time when we come back, we'll get this whole new sort of storage building sorted. We'll get that all sorted out. We'll make sure they're putting lovely things into there, and you're mostly sort of armour and weapons and stuff, just to tidy things up a bit. And then over here, we will make sure that people fill these gaps in, and then we'll put the floor back in, and then we'll sort out all of that stuff. We'll repair the damage that we did with our potentially slightly ill thought out venture into digging underground here, because that was never going to work. That was all a bit silly. So we'll sort that out as well. And then we will just keep things ticking over until Osfram gets to a smithing of 20. How are you looking, Osfram, in terms of that? Oh my goodness me. You're almost on 19. You've almost cruised past Uthred's smithing skill, and you're almost on 19, which means you're only a couple of points away from 20, and then the whole sort of thing can begin again, because our progress has stalled a little bit in terms of research, because we can't get any sort of further research done. So that's going to be really good. When that gets to 20, then we can start getting things underway again. We can start looking at new things and all that kind of stuff. But then also next time we will try and work on the castle a bit as well. We'll just sort of replicate what's on that floor over here with the rooms, and then we'll add a little tiny balcony thing just so we can line up archers to shoot at baddies if we have to. But yes, plenty to do, but we'll do all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Going Medieval. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.